You are not required to pay any admission application fee if you are going to be applying to this particular college today. Okay, there are no fee to apply. Fees are barrier, and we are all about breaking down barriers. So all students who apply to this particular college get 100% of funding. So if you look at this section, it said we meet 100% of calculated needs for admitted students. Okay, what this actually means is that all the students who apply and are getting funding are getting 100% of the fund they needed. Okay, so you will pay only what you can afford and nothing more. 60%, nearly 60% of our current students receive financial aid. 72,000, the average annual financial aid offer for those receiving financial aid. This money that you do not have to repay back. Okay, so this is one of the college you have to pay rapt attention to, because the information you are going to be finding here is very critical, and if you don't pay attention, you might miss out along the line. Okay, if we scroll down to this section, 19,000 is the average student debt for all 4 years at this college. We maintain a financial aid budget of $83 million. That is the money dedicated to supporting students who have calculated financial aid. So what this is actually telling you is that you need to indicate that you need financial support. Okay, so as at the time when you will be filing your application, a document will be presented to you. This is where you have to provide information about your financial aid. So before you even start your application, you need to go ahead and look at all your program's information, including the cost of attendance for that your particular program. Okay, so subsequently I might be saying COA. You should know that that is cost of attendance. Okay, now when you scroll down here, it says financial planning tools. Okay, so here you can now start calculating how much you are going to need roughly, so that you can know what you are going to indicate when it's time for you to request for financial support. Okay, so having seen that you are not required to pay any admission application fee to apply to this particular college, and you can get 100% funding at this particular college today, let's look at some of the program and let's look at some of the requirements you need to make sure that you are meeting up. Okay, if you look at this standardized test information right here, it says this school has temporarily suspended its standardized test requirement for up to 2024, and you are not required to submit SAT or ACT test score results. Okay, so if you are thinking you need to submit ACT or SAT test score for your program, then it is not required because it has temporarily been suspended for your program. Okay, so you need to check information for individual program as well. Okay, our holistic committee-based application review process gives us the flexibility to evaluate each application full record within the contents of the available resources. Okay, so that is information you need to know about standardized test policy. And when you scroll down to academic preparation for admission, your academic preparation as an applicant for the admission to this college should include training in writing, interpretation of your literature, mathematics, at least one laboratory science, other academic study customary for university admission. You must be fluent in English, both in reading, writing, and verbal skills. Okay, this college does not offer courses that is English as the second language. Okay, so you need to be sure of what you are actually going to be providing during your admission application. When it comes to the financial aid, we've actually seen this information on the scholarship page already, so we are just getting additional information here. Financial assistance is available for a limited number of international citizens. This college is committed to meeting 100% of calculated need for all admitted international students who have applied for financial aid during the admission process. Okay, so I repeat, during the admission application process, you need to make sure you indicate your interest for financial aid. Its purpose is to support highly qualified candidates who could not otherwise attend this college because of the keen competition, okay, for this fund. So now we are very sure that financial support is very certain at this particular college today. The standardized test policy is not required. And when it comes to application fee, you are not required to pay any admission application fee. Now let's take a look at some of the programs that this university or this college have at this time and how you can actually apply. If you want to apply to this particular college today, you need to know that there are 3 options for you to process your application to this particular college. But before we do that, I want us to look at some of the programs that are available. When it comes to programs, this college offer a lot of programs that might interest you. So you want to see right here yourself, you can see that it has been arranged in alphabetical order. Africana Study departments, all of these are programs that are actually available. Okay, so you want to make sure you go through the program that interests you, okay, based on the department itself. Under language department, they also have programs. Under interdepartmental majors, they also have some program. A lot of programs are actually available right here. Okay, so I'll just go to my department, which is computer science. Okay, so I'll just go to my department, which is computer science department. So I'm going to click on this. So whatever your own department is, you want to make sure you click on your own department first, so that you can then find more information about that department. Okay, so when you get to your department's information page, then you might just want to scroll around to check for some information. Read the complete community value statement that was approved by the department in May. Computer science news, computer science curriculum, faculty, research news, resources, all of these are information that you can actually find on the departmental portal. Okay, and if you scroll down here, you're going to see the curriculum. So when you click on the curriculum, then you can find more information. Okay, so here it says computer science curriculum, courses, majors and minor, connection to other programs. Okay, so here we have a computer science course website and catalog description. Choose an intro in computer science semester courses schedule. Okay, so I'm just going to click on courses right here. When I click on courses, then I see the breakdown of list of courses under this particular department. Okay, so now I have a broad breakdown of information right here. Introduction to front-end web development, okay, data analytics and visualization, extended reality. Okay, so these are information regarding this particular course. Okay, and when I click on the computer science major and minor, then I can then find more information about each of the information and the requirements. So computer science major requirement for these majors are these. Okay, introductory, sequels, all of these are, you just need to check all these requirements. So I will not be reading everything that we can actually find here. Now let's go ahead to see how we can apply. So if you want to apply now, you need to click on this. Then you need to click on admission and financial aid. So when I click on admission and financial aid, then it's bring me to this information page right here, where I still have apply, visit campus in your area, cost and financial aid. So if you are looking for information about the scholarship, you can find it under financial aid, diversity and inclusion, why this college, and other FAQ. Okay, so I will go back to this page where we have information about apply now. So if I click on this right here, so it should take us to the page where we can actually start the application. Like I said, there are 3 options for you to apply to this college. Okay, so now they are giving us information again about the standardized test policy being waived off. Okay, here you need to select what you're applying as, maybe as a first year applicant or as an international applicant. So what you can do is to click on this app icon here, and when you click on that app icon, you are attending college for the first time, and you are a citizen in the United States, or you have permanent residence. So if you are applying as an international student, you attend school outside the United States for both first year and transfer students, or are not a citizen in the state. Okay, so I'm going to be clicking on international students. Then here we find more information about international students. You just need to scroll down. Okay, apply application instruction. Then if you scroll down, then you need to click on application instruction right here. So on this application instruction, then we can find more information. So here we need to also make sure we check through what is required for an application to be completed. Okay, the first thing is the application itself. Like I said earlier, you can apply in 3 major ways, which is either using the common app or using the quest bridge or using coalition. Okay, friendly reminder, it is free to apply to this college. Okay, so it is important that they also give us that information so that we don't forget. Okay, so whatever the case might be, you want to make sure you submit your application as soon as you can. Okay, if you scroll down to the second option here, you will need to write 2 essays. A personal essay and a shorter essay, okay, is required. The personal essay contains 250 to 650 words, so you need to make sure you get ready to provide that. Current common application essay prompt. Okay, if you are using common app, all this will be prompted, then you can just write it in the box. Current coalition powered by Scholar. Okay, Square, then you provide that information. Then number 3 is your high school credential. You need 2 letters of recommendation. This school requires 2 letters of recommendation, 2 from academic instructor. At least 1 recommendation must include an evaluation of your proficiency in reading, which is like English letter of instruction. Okay, letter of medium of instruction, official transcripts. Okay, so whatever the case might be, if you're applying for undergrad program or graduate program, you need to provide appropriate information and document. So that is that about your high school credential. Then the standardized test policy, we don't need that. English proficiency exam. So if your own language of instruction is not English, then you need to get ready to provide your proficiency, either using TOEFL, using Duolingo, using IELTS, using any of the test solution that you can actually find here. Then optional item that you might need to require is the financial aid intent form, which is your intention to get financial support. So you must make sure you don't joke with this. Okay, early decision agreement, art, music, all of these are information that you can actually find here. I hope this video should have been a helpful one to walk you through this particular college in the United States today. Remember, 100% of your financial need indicated will actually be met. Okay, so you need to make sure you go ahead now to start your application to this particular college today. So if you look at this section, you can find the name of the college right there. Okay, so if you find this video useful, why not click on that like button? Also share with a friend who might be looking for information like this. If you need admission support, you can actually reach out to me either by sending me email or by reaching out to me on Instagram so that we'll discuss better about your application. Okay, so till then, I'm going to catch up with you in another one. Peace out.
Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever.